is an episode of Jacob Lenhoff Tours America. My name is Gary, and I'll be answering some questions for Jacob Lenhoff's YouTube channel. The first question will be, how did I get into bodybuilding? Actually, it's kind of by accident. I initially got into bodybuilding as a way to escape chronic pain, essentially. I had a bunch of chronic back pain, and the way to get out of that, I found out from my doctor, was either to go through surgery or to get stronger. So I chose to get stronger. I started about 5 years ago, and after about 6 to 8 months of diet and training, the back pain was completely gone. So I just kind of kept going after that. I got addicted to the progress and seeing what I was capable of, and the adding muscle at the age of 46, and I just kind of wanted to see what else I was capable of, so I kept going. Still loving it. Still go to the gym like 6 days a week, and I don't see me stopping anytime soon. My favorite exercise to do is the next question, and that one is a little more difficult. I enjoy a lot of exercises, but probably one of the ones I like the most would be bent over barbell rows, because you can use a lot of weight. Like I weigh about 185, and I can bent over barbell row 245 for reps. So that just makes me feel strong. And you can it hits like so many parts of your back, your arms. It hits a lot of things, and you have to have that stability of your core to be able to hold your spine erect the whole time. So it puts a lot of body parts to the test, and I like it for that reason. Let me see. So question number 3: what is the funniest thing I've had happen to me recently? Actually, it has to do with the gym. I was at the gym, and this little dude, never seen before ever, came up to me and started like stepping on the back of my shoes as I was walking, and almost knocking my shoes off. So kind of looked at him, and he looked back at me and like, no, man, don't worry about it. So I kept walking. Went to go get on the machine, and right before I was going to get on it, he hurried and jumped on the machine ahead of me and acted like he was going to start using it. So I was like, okay, whatever. I went to a different machine. He hopped up, ran across the gym, did the same thing, hopped on the machine ahead of me, acted like he was going to start using it. So I was just laughing at that point, like, what in the world? And then I went to another one. Dude did it again, hopped up, ran over to another machine, and acted like he was going to do it. And I was like, dude, what's happening? Like, can you tell me what's going on? Like, I thought it might have been a joke someone was playing on me. And he stood up, got in my face, and was like, yo, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. So I just laughed that off. Dude clearly is unstable, having a bad day or something. I brushed it off, laughed it off. That's, weirdest thing though. I've never ever had that happen to me in a gym. Dude was basically picking a fight with me for no reason. I have never seen him before, and I've never seen him again to this day. So yeah, I have no idea how that even came about. So that big trip that was. Fourth question: what are some of my favorite sports and why? I don't really watch much sports. Honestly, I guess bodybuilding would be the closest thing that I find interesting, and that's because now that I've gone through my own journey, so to speak, and I've added muscle and have seen how much work it takes to make it happen, and how your nutrition has to be on point. So when I see guys who are, just ripped and they're big, I've got nothing but respect, because I know how much time they put in it. I don't care if they've used anabolics to get there. I don't care if they're on testosterone. It doesn't matter. you can't get that big, that defined, without a tremendous amount of discipline and consistency in your day-to-day routine life. It becomes a lifestyle if you want that kind of success. And big props to the guys who do that. So, but other than that, as far as organized sports, baseball, football, don't really follow it. I'm a geek, so I play more video games than I watch sports. Let's see. The fifth question is, what is the biggest triumph I've ever achieved in sports? And tell you about it. It would be what got me into bodybuilding. I mean, I don't know. That's there could be another couple of different answers. Okay, I would have to say it would be my first competition, my first year competing, which was a couple of years ago. I stepped way outside my comfort zone, and I actually went and did a physique competition. And I ended up placing second. I could have gotten first. I honestly think I could have got first, but my tan had washed off the night before. So by the time I got to the show, I followed the directions of the person who gave me the tan and spray tan. And she said, just do a quick rinse in the shower, come to show, you'll be good. When I did that quick rinse, I'm talking like 50% of the color washed off. So when I went to go and compete on stage, I was very washed out under those, under the lights. So that's why people get super tan, because you got those spotlights on you, and that the tan really makes all your definition pop. So I was very washed out because of that, even though I was the leanest guy there and I was one of the biggest guys there. You couldn't really tell because of the lights and losing my tan. So, but still, I got second. And then I also competed 3 weeks later in a NPC competition. And funny enough, I thought NPC stood for Natural Physique Competition, and it doesn't. It stands for like a National Physique Committee or something like that. So I went in totally natural against a bunch of other guys who clearly were not when I got there, and I still ended up finishing third. So I did very well, I think. So I'm super proud of that. Not only for the fact that I placed in my first competitions, but the fact that I'm an introvert, dude. I like to sit alone, play games. I'm not a sociable person, hang around crowds. I'm not like that. I like to keep to myself. So to get up on stage in front of a bunch of people, it was way outside my comfort zone. So I'm super proud of myself for doing that. So yeah. So this concludes the interview on Jacob Lenhoff Tours America. Thank you, Jacob, for the questions, and thank you everyone for watching, and catch you later.